What the heck? No, that's just silly. Well, maybe I'll get a snack real quick.
You wrote something to automate an announcement about going for a snack. Would that be a snack row?
Well,
Would that be a what?
the door now.
A snack row.
Okay.
Ugh.
Snack row. What did I miss? Did I miss a lot?
It is definitely not worth repeating.
Oh, okay.
I heard definitely not worth repeating coming back. And I'm curious now.
I don't know, man. I wasn't there.
It was another half-orc dad joke.
God went to use the bathroom and all hell broke loose, that's all I know.
Wait, a dad joke? Now I really want to hear it.
You're gonna have to say it, because she just won't let this go. I work with this lady, so...
I said if you wrote something to automatically announce when you were going to leave for a snack, would that be a snack row?
A snack row.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
What the heck? So what did I miss outside of me saying that there is a masterwork dagger, and other than that, there really didn't seem to be anything else in here unless you wanted to take a shovel or a pick.
I don't know if we need a shovel or a pick. Maybe we will, like, who knows when, but...
Well, you'll know where to go, I guess, if that's the case.
I'm armed to the teeth here, so that's what I'm prepared for.
Armed to the gills.
She means she literally has an arm in her teeth.
And it's an orc arm.
And I have teeth for weapons.
What?
I have teeth for weapons. I literally have a bite attack.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I probably am quite literally armed to the teeth.
They're offensive teeth.
Alright, next door. Who wants to open this up and one puppy up?
I'll do it.
Okay, so you, go ahead and open it. Nothing happens. Come on. I need a... Forgive the walls, please. Please forgive the walls. Okay, there's another hallway. And another door to the north. Again, there seems to be torches in this hall. But it seems to be less refuse on the floors than the rest of it.
Well, I yell back that there's
Just so I don't have to keep...
there's nothing here, but we're heading towards civilization.
Hooray!
Onward, Christian soldiers.
Christian soldiers.
Christian Slater. Another door. Again, like I said, let me know if you want somebody to search the door or listen to the door before you open.
Casser is cute and Casser is lucky, but Casser is not very smart, so he's going to just open.
Okay. So, there is that thing happening. Come on. Come Come on. Oh no. You've got a hallway. Again, this seems to snake around. Orc snack, yes. Come on. This is awful. I don't want to. Come on, no. What? Up here. When they said it was the labyrinth, they weren't kidding. Or maze, rather.
I just assumed he was a kobold and he wasn't very smart and it was gonna be like 2 or 3.
Hey! That's a stereotype. There's another one of those. Oh, come on.
The uncrossable chasm was just a ball pit.
And again, there's a dead end in the middle, and then it does something. Some weird stuff happens. Rocks
What's that
fall.
thingy?
What's that?
How do I ding it?
I'm sorry, did you say we did or didn't get our spells back?
Not since
Okay, never mind then.
the last time you guys rested was in the room with the water. So if you did anything in the room with the rats, then no, you did not get spells back. Why, did you break your arm? Oh,
No.
that's nothing. Sorry. Thank you
Okay.
for pointing it out.
I'm just glad it wasn't a claymore.
I need to send this to the correct layer because I'm on the token layer for some damnable reason. Okay.
Golf walks over to the dead end, and he humps the wall a few times, going, huh, huh, huh.
I'm guessing you're looking for some sort of hidden wall, so go ahead and make a a thing happen. Roll a perception.
Golf didn't play enough Doom as a kid.
I found the chainsaw.
If you find the chainsaw, you'll definitely know.
Maybe I can bluff the wall.
I like your attitude, kid. No, with you do not see. It appears to be a regular flat wall.
It's
Nondescript.
suspicious, though.
It is suspicious.
Anybody else want to take a look at this suspicious-looking wall here?
Sure, I'll take a look at this wall. I like looking at walls.
You get the Dunce Cap award for the game. Okay, go ahead, do a perception.
Yeah, I can't find the studs in this thing. It's got me worried.
I'll show you where the studs are.
Really? Really? Is that what we're gonna do here? No, again, it doesn't seem like a, very finely constructed, piece of masonry.
Yep, that's a wall.
That's a cow, alright. Okay, you finally going up to the door?
Let's door next. I'm gonna knock on this one. 3 times.
Okay.
Why are we alerting everybody that we're coming in?
It's only polite.
I was gonna say, it's orc costume.
Just we let golf be in front.
You wanted somebody to lead this party, and by God, you're gonna get him.
I just don't want to mill around not knowing what to do. As long as we have decisive stupid action, it's fine.
Decisive stupid action.
Yeah, I've got a little theory. I've been missing so much. I think they'll miss me too. I may be ethereal, so I can be in front.
Allow
Good
me
plan.
to be in front.
I like this plan.
I'm proud to be a part of it. Oh, come on. I've got to zoom out to make sure I can be as corridor as I can possibly be. God dang it, I can't count. How many is after 3?
5.
Or
4? Okay. So, come on. 2 back. 2 blave. There is another large corridor. Yes, come on. Why is it not doing things? I want things to happen and it's not making them do them. Whoa, what the heck? Good lord. God does not curry favors or something. Alright, let me start this over again. I'm sorry. I gotta This is why the Earth was not created in 17 days. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. It spins. Okay, so there is another long, empty corridor here. Yes.
Well, I think we're out of luck. I think somebody's already cleared this stuff.
Come on, hang on. This is not working. Come on.
Are we fighting the door? Is that why it's important?
Yes, no, I'm just trying to get doors put in. Gosh. The door is a mimic, yes. Of course. Calm down, people. We're still fine. Okay. Oops. Yes. Da 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 da. So there's, again, like I said, corridor, door directly across, no lights or no torches this side, but there are torches on that side. The east side has torches lit.
Okay, but we don't see anything like down the hallway other than the light. It just
The torches seem to go down to the east, and then there is another wall.
okay. I vote door.
before we go mess with the door, Gulp takes one of the torches from the east side and moves it to the west side where there aren't any torches. Just
Oh,
to be ornery.
there's like actually no sconces on the west side.
He leaves it on the floor then.
Okay. Screw that.
Crunchy snack time is over.
What's that?
Crunchy snack time is over.
Okay.
Torch isn't a part of your system.
He wants to turn. If she wants to turn opening doors.
I do think there's the Iggy's like I think there is something down there.
Down where?
He's pointing down the hallway, to the east.
Well, all right.
I don't think it. I don't think it goes to. I know it doesn't go to the stronghold, but I know there's something down there.
Really?
What's that?
I just thought of a fucking reference to Invader Zim.
Okay.
I'm like, I want it to be a GIF so bad so I can like put it in the damn chat as a stupid obscure thing. Why? Oh jeez.
Oh gosh, if I remember right, it's another. I mean, we really don't need to go down there, but I think it's just another spot where the goblins used to throw their. They throw the bodies there.
Ugh, more bodies.
But there's loot on bodies.
I mean, there could be.
Bodies.
Keep a positive attitude here.
But I mean,
All right, let's go look at the corpse pile.
the corpse pile. Bodies? Drag me along, okay. So yes.
Any of them not rotten.
Pick the bodies or the door. Pick the bodies or the door.
Nothing's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me. So yeah, sure enough, as you get closer, there's definitely like a catch in the wall that would have a door, or is a door mechanism.
Secret door.
Secret of Nim. Secret of door.
Don't knock on this one though.
Don't know. Well, if somebody answers and this is where they put the dead, you better run.
I'm gonna skip the sniff test on this one.
Let's see here. I'm not bothering drawing this stuff to scale unless it's necessary. So.
Oh no.
It is a very large room. Come on. You open the catch, and looking inside the room, there seems to be a little over a dozen, at least, bodies of goblins that lie in all around the room. With, again, there are about 4 of those octopus-looking creatures, just kind of laid in various states of, dismemberment. That's the word I'm thinking of. There also seem to be quite a few of chairs and tables that are in either tipped over, or there's a couple of them that are broken. There's very few that are still intact. But other than that, that appears to be the only thing at first glance in here.
Are any of the bodies not rotten?
Oh, nothing you've seen seems to be in any real state of decay.
I'm gonna loot everything I can. I mean, obviously, I don't care so much for weapons or equipment.
Well, that's the thing. For what it's worth, like even the bodies that you, or not the bodies, the orc that you end up butchering, like there was, like no rigor mortis that seemed to have set in.
He died recently.
That's a possibility, yeah. Say that again. You're just looking for you're checking the bodies, or what were you doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around looking for like the prime choice meat.
Okay.
And I want to harvest it. It will sustain us in this dark place. And
yeah, do another survival check. Okay, you can give yourself a couple more days worth of the meats. Everybody's on the Atkins diet down here, I guess.
Goblin meat. I do.
For anyone that's interested, there is a another battle axe that you find on one of these guys that does not seem to be of, like, pointedly does not seem to be of goblin craftsmanship. Casser, do a appraise roll for me, please.
I'd give you about
you don't know
two gold. That's best I.
Well, you don't know much about it, but it seems to be a dwarven craft. It does have there seems to be some sort. I don't think anybody would know this language, but there do seem to be runes carved into the head of this axe. Yeah, just like a Slim Jim. The head of the axe has a amber like set where where the hilt goes into the head, a fairly large amber stone. But aside from that, as if you're interested in as you're kind of cutting off the choice bits of the orcs, there you find a total of 3 earrings that are pure silver. If you want to rip those off and keep them. But again, that seems to be everything that's in this room.
Gulp will take anything shiny and stow it for now.
Not bolted down.
Well, I don't want any of the flesh, so I won't say that.
As you're looking around, as you're kind of picking stuff up too, on one of the tables that catches your eye, there is a small, just a figurine about 2 inches or so long of a ivory lion.
Of a angry lion?
An ivory carved lion.
Oh, sorry.
A small figurine.
Interesting.
That again, it just seems strange that it would be here. It definitely doesn't look like something that a goblin would craft.
Gulp grabs that too.
Okay. Come on. Are you just heading back to the door that was across from where you originally were then?
Seems like a good idea. Yeah. I mean, we've done all we can in here.
Okay.
I got a snake. I'm happy. Another snake.
I'm sorry. Okay. Come on. Oh, thanks. Sending stuffs. Bad. I sent you a Discord message too, Miss Heathen. For what it's worth. Okay, that room. Plop. There we are. So again, opens up long hallway going to the east. There are torches to the door that's directly to the on the west wall, but it is in darkness down to the east. Come on. No. That way again just continues on for when you turn the corner there, it seems to go off into at least the extent of whatever night vision or dark vision you would have.
Gulp asks Iggy, does this any of this look familiar? Smell familiar?
Oh, and I usually follow the torches. That generally gets me home. But yeah, I don't think I've never been down this way before. And this way being there to the east. Sorry.
I think Gulp will keep exploring north here.
Alright.
Just gonna follow along behind big orc meat.
Big orc meat shield. And sun.
Fragile spellcaster meat shield.
And leather meat shield.
And sun. If you get down to yeah. You get all the way down there and there's still, it looks like it dead ends.
Alright, just to be sure, Gulp humps a few more walls.
Good lord.
There does not seem to be, yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything, that you're able to find anyway.
Alright, back down we go.
That long hallway. Let's go. Where's the door?
Someone must have turned off the random encounters in that long hallway.
No, I just didn't decide I didn't want to roll. Just walking through the dungeon eating on a freaking goblin arm. Sorry. I really don't feel like writing this out.
Oh, writing?
Drawing, whatever.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, okay. Unless you really want me to do it and it's like something important in this area, I will just describe the area. 'Cause this is very, like, maze-like for the most part. I know that sounds weird that I don't want to draw it. I'd really rather not draw it out, but I will do it if you want me to. Do you want me to? I don't mind it.
I kind of do.
Okay, alright. That's, like I said, that's
Visual
fine.
would help.
That's fine. So, there's a thing here.
But I could also just roll intelligence to see if I fucking remember what way we went and what way we came from. Which would be funny because it probably would not go well.
I can't do this. Can't work under this kind of pressure.
Oh no!
Okay, where's... I need that, I need this. Come on! There, with that, with that, with that. Okay. And then... there is one of these, one of those, one of these, one of those, one of those. So, yeah. And that. Does that make sense? Is everybody following so far?
Yes, that helps.
Yep.
Okay, so there's a wall. It's basically a figure 8 with a hallway in the middle continuing to go east. There's columns there, but again, everything is lit up in here. There doesn't seem to be anything else in this area. Although, let's see here. Helga, please, for me, roll a d6. Very much please. Please, much very. Shoot. Why did you have to roll that? Ugh. You're supposed to roll more. Blah 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 blah. I gotta find the thing here. Come on. Alright, yeah. No, you got it. I'm sorry. I'm ow. That was a microphone hit. Yeah, nothing. Completely empty room. Completely, utterly empty. Nothing you need to worry about here.
And it's just dead ends.
No, when you go in, this goes down this way.
Oh, it goes up and down? Or there's stairs? A ramp?
Stairs, a ramp, what is it? Damn, tell me!
It's a elevator.
Oh my god.
It goes up here.
Is it made of lava? Do we have to swim in the lava to get up and
Do
down?
we have to swim in the lava?
No, it just plays Nickelback.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what? I don't want to know. I mean, I do, but I can't, but I don't. But what? Okay, there we go. Now we're getting progress here.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Yes, you are. Pornholes.
Okay.
Wait, that's... No, we're not thinking with those. Please, jeez. Louise, that's not good. That's, again, something else for another day when you're older. Wait, where am I going? There's no door up there. Pay no attention to that door. That door is false. There's no door there. But yeah, there is a door down there at the end of the hallway. I'm just a fantastical storyteller, aren't I not?
Let us open the door.
Wait, you're doing what?
Let us open the door.
But why would you do something like that? That's just silly.
But there's a door. It's the only one we've seen so far.
You've seen plenty of other doors. Like that
Well,
one
in this section, in this room. Are you telling me there's more doors?
No. But when
Oh.
when did the when did the lizard person start to speak with an accent? Did I
I'm not
miss
really
this?
speaking as her. It's out of character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a door down there where Urzuka is, so and then it
Let us
also
open the door, comrades.
I'm going to assume you guys went you folksies went up to see what was up there, and there are also 2 doors up there.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, okay.
Yes. See?
I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay.
While they're checking the door near Izuka, I'm going to check the door I'm next to.
Yeah, show me
Okay.
the door.
Do me some perception rolls if you would pleases. Pleases, Jesus.
It's mediocre.
For everybody that's searching doors. I think what's his name's going to search a door too. Because he can.
Casser?
No, not Casser. The other guy. The little
Iggy?
one.
Ah,
Iggy,
Iggy,
yes.
okay. You got me.
He's going to check the other door. Ooh, 18.
An 18?
Yeah, he's good at looking for stuff, and you got an 11. Which door were you looking for, Golf?
The one I'm near.
We're looking together. We are sneaking together. We are tasting together.
Tasting together.
It's like a door.
Okay. Helga? You're listening to the door, both you and Urzuka, Jesus. Both you and Iggy hear the same noise of, like, bat flapping wings coming from inside both of the doors up at the top.
Okay, I can let them know.
Come on. So you're listening to that door, he's listening to that door. And then both Golf and Urzuka, you the room that had all those the reeds and stuff that you made Golf's loincloth out of originally, you get that same kind of odor coming from the door in there.
Hmm. I opened the door.
And well, I was gonna say, for what it's worth, before that, Helga does let you know that they hear like bat wings again from the doors to the north. So if you're still going to open it, that's cool. But I don't know if you caught her saying that or not.
I want to open it, but keep my hand on the door in case I have to close it again.
Okay.
But I want to know.
Because, yeah, both the doors to the north are currently securely closed, so...
Securely closed?
Yes, like the doors are actually shut, whereas before there was just the doors were wide open.
Oh, okay. Wait, so my door isn't closed?
No, that door is shut as well. I'm just saying
Okay.
as opposed to how it was before.
Oh.
Cripes. What the hell? What am I doing with my life? I don't even know. Okay, there. So you open the door. It seems to fill in the same room that was there from the hallway, and goes around to the east again in the south. In the middle of this room, there are two. They seem slightly similar to lizard folk, but they are not. If you want to give me a general intelligence roll for anyone down there to determine what the creatures might be, go ahead.
Actually did pretty good on that one. There you go.
14. Okay. You know that these are they are called troglodytes. Troglodytes. But opposed from that, the interesting thing seems to be the 8 sturges that are on top of the two bodies.
Why would it? So they're dead troglodytes and they're sturges?
Yes,
on top?
there are 4 on each of the bodies that...
I thought they were alive!
Oh, no, they are! They just haven't noticed you.
No, the troglodyte.
Yes, the troglodytes are dead, but there are 4 sturges on each body that seem to be supping upon the troglodytes.
I
Yvonne.
will close the door.
Good move. Good move.
Okay. So you quietly nope out of that room.
Yep.
Like Big Trouble in Little China-ish.
Izuku will probably very, quietly, after she closes the door, go, I do not wish to fight 8 of those.
Okay. Do you want to go up top then, to the north doors?
Yeah.
Yep.
You said one of the doors had flappy noises?
Both doors do.
Open it. Pain in the butt.
Okay, I rolled. As much as I'd hate to admit it, this is Iggy. I think we may have to go through that way to get back to my stronghold. Sorry?
You mean this way we just closed?
Yeah.
Oh. I see.
I mean, for what it's worth, they were kind of in the middle of the floor and they didn't notice you when you opened the doors, so, I mean, you could maybe get past them?
How
But
sneaky are we all feeling?
I'm feeling extra.
I am not a sneaky
well,
person.
nobody's in plate mail or anything, so. Uh-oh.
All right. We'll give this the old Arctic college try.
The old college try. Heck yeah. I like that spirit.
Bolt very quietly eases the door back open and edges into the room with the feasting flappies.
Okay.
And tries to stay as far away from them as he can, edging towards presumably another door in there.
Well, there's nothing in the actual room there, but you would assume it'd be down, like, around the corner there, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming a stealth roll.
You would be correct, sir.
And can I do that even if it's not a checked skill?
Yes. If it's checked, it just means you, it's a class skill and you get a +3 or whatever when you roll.
Oath is thinking quiet thoughts. But apparently he farted.
Oh no.
No, you're not supposed to hum the Metal Gear theme.
Let's see here. Oh wow. Oh my god. I think you may still
Be safe.
let me double check here. I think I rolled a 7. Wow. Okay. Who's next? You. Well, let's do this one person at a time. I guess that's probably the best way to do it. The Doom Eternal.
Casser will go through next.
Okay, you get down there, and then.
Do I have a moment to cast guidance on Urzuka in front of me?
Oh yeah, by all means, you got plenty of time. If I mean that's 0 level, yeah, you can pop that on everybody going, like just as you're going. That's fine.
I'd have to walk past everybody and touch them, and Urzuka's right there, so.
Oh, well, I
It's
just
a
kind of.
+1 to the next skill.
I just kind of assumed you were doing like the attaboys to him as they were going down the. So yeah, guidance gives you just a +1 to your saving or a skill check. That's fine.
An attack roll, a saving throw, or a skill check. And this time I'm doing skill check.
Okay. That's...
Everybody, high five the witch on your way through.
Don't forget to tip your waiter. Okay, Golf, you can move all the way down to here if you want. Oh, yeah, where the, you see where the hallway disappeared again?
Yeah.
I don't know why. All the way down there to the end, it loops back around on itself.
Okay.
Same thing with, you, Casser. Come on, jeez. So, Urzuka, go ahead and do your, stealth. Oh, yeah, you're good.
Sneaky.
Good
Iggy.
lord!
Iggy just... Oh, no. Oh, no. Iggy went... for whatever reason, Helga, you felt compelled to close the door. And as everyone else is down the hallway, there's just a very loud... as the door ends up shutting behind. Okay, here's the deal. They're alerted to you. If you really want to fight, you can, but there's also a door down the end if you wanted to make a run for it.
Let's try running.
I mean, there's only 8 of them, come on. And they just drink your blood.
Zoink, Scoop!
Like, run!
Aww.
Okay, so we will do initiative here and see if you can, get away. If you just... You gotta beat a 9. I'll say if you can beat it... Oh, no.
Oh. Ouch.
Ugh.
Oh.
Helga beats the 9 at least.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't scoop either of those 2 people up on my mad dash through, or it would have been easier.
Oh, God, I need to get it.
Well, Blood, it was nice knowing you.
Oh,
I'm sure you can get away from this, no problem. Okay. Where the heck? Carry over my tokens.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a little too large for a bat. if I may say so. So, I'm just going to do that. Alright. So, Helga, you go before them. Casser goes at the same time. And Iggy gets to go. Was the command to run given, or what was the consensus here?
If Helga was running down the hallway, pick up on what should be done.
Alright, so yeah, go ahead and do your movement there, Helga, because you will be first. Otherwise, I'm going to assume since Iggy had such a high initiative, he's up there at the front.
Book it like you took it.
Iggy's got the door open already, I'll say that, because he's assuming you're all trying to get out of here. And that would put...
My run is 120, so
Oh, good.
it takes me beyond the door.
So, get the hell out of the way, short stack. Come on. I don't need a thing. I'm drawing in the pathway. So, as you run in, there's definitely you're inside the door, and it goes, like you said, east, south, and north. Do you have any preference for what direction you're wanting to go? As soon as you get through the door.
I'll be heading north with the rest of my movement.
So you'll go... Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there. Okay. So it goes that far, that direction. Iggy will go. He went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Come on. One of these days, I will actually know what in the H I'm doing with these buttons for. What's this program called? He's going to be able to go there, I think. Yes, roll 20. Please, thank you. Good. There we go. So that's 19, 10. The 9s.
Okay, well, I
Casser and the
saw.
bats. Helga running like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, I saw an orc book it out the north door, and I know what we passed, and I heard the door slam. So this seems like a prudent time to run.
Okay.
So I will also run and blindly follow the leader.
All right. Oh, go ahead and move your, I think, up to 30. Okay, so you're into the next hallway. Going to say, Golth, unfortunately, you are the one in the rear, it looks like. You've got one miss. Oh, God. Another miss. You have one that attached to you.
Ugh.
You can keep running. I'll say, yeah, I would say tactically you can keep going with it on you. It hasn't, like, bitten you or anything yet, but it is latched onto you. But the other three kind of just swooped and took back off, so...
Would that be like a grapple check?
I guess I mean I made it 2 hit for grapple, yeah. So I mean, is it? I'm guessing it is opposed combat maneuver.
Probably.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your CMD. It's right below melee and base attack bonus.
I got it. But it's not letting me roll it, is it? Oh, wait.
CMD, I think lets you roll?
Yeah, if you click on the extra...
Oh no, wait, CMB lets you roll.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. Or maybe
can't
that's
click on.
maybe that's basically just like a DC.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we had to deal with any grappling.
You don't actually roll it?
I don't know.
That's weird.
The enemy might have to roll it.
Base attack bonus plus your strength plus ability. Okay, that makes no sense.
Human creatures without free hands.
Yeah.
To grapple a foe, take a -4 penalty on the combat maneuver roll. Target.
Yeah, just do a roll your strength.
Ugh.
Yes. Miley
Oh,
Cruz.
Jesus.
No, like I said, it hasn't bitten you yet, but it's like it's got its little hairy claws on your robe. Florence and the Swift. But again, like I said, if you run, you're dealing with one of them instead of 8. So I mean, as far as the odds go,
Yeah.
you got that in your favor.
Running sounds good. I have a run of 80.
Oh yeah, so you can definitely get through the door and meet up with your everybody else.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Urzurka, you're up. You going to follow suit, or
Yeah,
is your
I'm
barbarian
gonna follow suit and close the door behind me.
make a reflex save?
Oh,
And for God's sake, make it.
oh.
You panic like in a horror movie trying to put your keys in the lock.
Oh no.
So you're behind the door,
Okay.
but you can't quite for what it's too crowded in here. I'll say that's the problem. Iggy, it's next round. I'll say Iggy will try to help you because he's right there. And thank God he comes up between your legs and kind of slams it, and there's like it's like the zombie apocalypse movies. There's like hairy insect arms like kind of trying to come through the door, and they're all like ah! But you guys are both able to get the door closed. Helga, it's your turn. You hear that like god-awful squeaking noise behind you as everyone seems to flood into this hallway that you came into as well.
I see the golf has one on him still.
Yeah, there's I'm guessing he's kind of making panicked or whatever noises, so
Let me try dazing that one.
I'm spinning in a circle.
okay, get him off. Clouds of Mine for your hit dice. So that's automatic, correct? Yeah, I don't see it needs
It says range
a will
close. Am I
save.
supposed to make a range attack?
No,
it
it's
says
just a
will
will
negates
save.
DC 15.
Nope, it's So does it get a negative or what happens to it? Not stunned. Attackers get no advantage after creatures have been dazed by spells immune to. Okay. So I can't remember what daze does. It'll let go of you at least. So I got to see what exactly. I think daze gives you mechanically a negative to your 2 hit or something, but I'm sorry. Let me look this up real quick. I hate having to do this.
No worries. It looks like it just, like, we don't get any bonuses against it, but it just doesn't do anything.
I think so.
Creature is unable to act normally. A dazed creature can take no actions but has no penalty to AC. Condition lasts 1 round.
Okay. So it's just, it lets go and it's just kind of like... So it lets go of Gulf, and it's just kind of hovering in air. It's like kind of mid-flight, like a fly that kind of has been whacked a little bit. So it won't be able to go this turn. Well, it can't take. Yeah. So it's just, it loses its action. That would mean that we are on Casser. Your turn. It is right behind you.
Okay. I take a swing at it.
Alright. Go ahead and give me that 2-hit roll. Nice. That is a solid hit. Does not kill it, but you kind of, there's a pleasing sound of like a similar to like putting a nut in a nutcracker as your Morningstar hits against the the chitinous wings on the back of this thing.
That one's for Uncle Nil.
Gulf? Yeah, we're up to Gulf.
All right. Here comes
So
Ray of
it's
Miss
finally
again.
off Ray of Miss.
Um,
Ray of Miss.
and...
3 points. That's solid if you hit. Good lord.
Oh,
yeah! Zip zap!
Hell yeah.
You cleanly, freezer burn this thing, and it slowly flutters. Well, yeah, flutter. Comes down to the ground and kind of
shatters.
Yep. The membrane of its wings sort of cracks as it hits the ground, and comes to a death. Comes to a death.
Nice.
You can't serve that thing at Wendy's now.
There's a slight bit of like beating against the doors before it finally kind of stops, or the door rather. In this room, or in these hallways rather, I'm sorry. Again, the area is lit up. There's a door right there. A door right there. And come on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Come on. Be a good little rapscallion. Yeah, so you can kind of get the idea of what's going on here with that. I think, I hope, I pray. Oh, we're lagging now. I love the lag. I love the boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Yeah. So there's what you're dealing with in this room.
Well, it looks like we found ourselves in the shrine of the crop.
The shrine of the silver monkey. Yes. Isn't that delightful? Ouch. You gonna get some more of them there, sturge legs?
Yes, thank you. Wait, Well, it's frozen. Will it be worth getting it off of?
Oh, you just crack him right off.
Okay, I guess it'll last slightly longer because of it.
If I have to.
You wouldn't need anything else frozen while I'm on a roll here?
It's true. You did roll pretty darn nice there.
No, but thank you, she says.
Wonder what frozen wine tastes like. Maybe make a winesicle.
Pops, yes. They're selling those at the store, for crying out loud, too.
Are they?
They're basically adult freezy pops. Yes, it's very sad. It's
I think I saw like the margarita ones. Like,
yes,
like
that's what they are. They're like it's
something.
$25 for like a dozen of them.
I'm good without it.
Oh, I took that up farther than it should have. My bad.
Well, life hack. You just pour a margarita into an ice cube tray and cover it with a piece of saran wrap and stick toothpicks in it, and it's not $25.
There you go.
Life hack. There we go. Sorry. Well, I gave you false hope that there was something even further to the north.
Actually, that might not work because of the alcohol.
See, that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know what they do to it to apparently make it work like that, but
They add jelly.
Jelly.
I'm gonna life hack my way around this northern loop.
If you're, I'm assuming you're gonna kind of just go around the whole area here.
Can I perception check this door?
Zoom!
The top door? Okay.
Yeah, this one here.
You do not hear anything?
I didn't roll yet.
Oh, well, I'm telling you, you do not hear anything. And Iggy looks at the door and he says, this door appears to be free of any sort of mechanical or mystical trappery, peanut buttery.
But the others kind of keep going on, so I don't know. I feel like I should follow them.
I'll go ahead and draw this area out then, as it is, such as it is. Plop. Plop. Come on, make it plop for me. Or that doesn't sound good. Don't do that. For God's sakes, don't do that. Kids, get some help. There we go. Over here. And over. Yes. Oh, sorry. I'm off. One door. There we go. That's what you're looking at. So there seems to be 4 rooms arranged in a square. And then if you go over to that area, the wall dead ends, but it also continues on down here in the bottom. If you were looking.
Dang, man.
Yes. I said it was the maze.
Does Iggy point us in any direction, or just?
He says it's we're getting close, but it's still eastwardly. So I mean that's up to you all. If you're looking for neat stuff, I'm sure there might be some around here, but who knows what else might be around. Alright.
No.
Alright, well, I like neat stuff. Let's, I'm gonna wander back over to this door that Helga's standing right next to.
Okay. Which is the same one that Iggy and Rizuka were checking.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna step in.
Okay. I like the way you think. You're a progressive player.
As long as Flo isn't around.
Really? Okay, so it's in a large room. There appears to be a actual metal hook and latch that keeps the door shut and from being closed accidentally. Arranged throughout this room are several large workbenches that are just kind of haphazardly placed within the room. On quite a few of the benches, there does seem to be, just looking from the door, there's many tools of different works, as far as like being leatherworking tools and hammers and that sort of thing, that are in various states of repair. Make a perception for me too. Just Kasser. Yeah, that's enough. They're not very. Pretty much right in the middle of the room, there's a, this room is kind of, like, domed. There's a, almost like a chandelier. It's a large glass ball in the middle of the room hanging from it. There are, it looks to be 6 of those, sturges hanging from it. I mean, you've been fairly loud and they haven't done anything. They're just kind of there.
Will I give him the finger anyway?
They don't seem to pay you too much attention at the moment. They kind of just flap their wings and then who else is by the door there? Who else came in? Helga with the 16, you, for what it's worth, you notice that these things definitely look like they're lethargic and just like they're fed. They have no, like, lethargic, they have no current want or need to attack or feed, so.
We leave them alone. They should leave us alone.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, other than that, they've it's like I said, if you kind of go the closer towards the middle of the room you get, they sort of like posture like being like an animal, being all big and bad, like, hey, step off from my territory, man. But other than that, they don't seem like they're gonna screw with you unless you try screwing with them, essentially.
Well, we're not looking for any extra fights, I don't think, if we don't have to take...
Okay. But, yeah, this room, that's about all that seems to be in here. Unless there was, you needed some sort of crafting tool or whatnot, that's about all that seems to be in here.
Nah. Oh, okay, that's enough for me. I'll step back out and start heading
Okay.
towards the south door.
Alright, and this one. Boop. I'll go same deal. This little lovely what have you. Again, there's excuse me. Again, workbenches all over the room. In the this corner here, the northeastern corner of the room, there is a very large furnace, like a smithy furnace that is unlit, of course. What else have we got here?
Is there a chimney hooked up to the furnace?
No, like I said, the furnace, it's essentially a smithy, but there's no, like, ventilation, like you said it would seem to be in here. None of you have, like, a actual crafting skill as far as weapon smithy or armor smithy goes, right?
Alchemy.
I have craft, but that's all.
Okay.
I do not.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth, anybody that might have either has the access to appraise or whatever, if you needed to and could get a hold of stuff to, like, fire up the furnace, this could be a very serviceable smithy for creating stuff, so... otherwise, this just seems to be a very disused weaponsmith shop. He is more likely.
Okay. Well, I wander back out and tell everybody that room's boarded. And I go wandering off for more doors.
Okay. You got
More doors.
top or bottom here?
Give me top.
You want top.
Everybody. There we go. Blop. We have... Again, this room, actually, the door was wide open. And the floor, actually, there is a spike driven into the ground to keep the door open. There is, again, in the southwest, another furnace. All the workbenches in this room look like they have been destroyed, though. They're all smashed to bits.
Well, something very angry came through.
That's what it seems like.
Okay. I'll just wander back out.
You do... Excuse me. On the floor, you do find what would appear to be a standard. It's a tan-colored piece of cloth with a blood red, what looks to be like jagged circle with a lashing rodent's tail in the middle of it, going sort of like a lightning bolt symbol, only it's like I said, a rodent tail.
Okay, I pick up the standard then and look it over, and Caster doesn't seem to recognize it, but he shows it to Golf and is like, "You know what the heck this is?"
Well, I know that stains like that are pretty hard to get out.
Oh, that's the signet of Longtail.
Oh yeah, that jerk.
Evidently this looks to be his, I'm assuming this was his men's handiwork here. I don't know why they would, resort to sacking this area like that, but that, I mean, I know that is his standard, so.
Okay. Well,
Seems
it sounds
fairly
like we'll run
obvious.
into him.
The next...
Sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, I was just saying that it seems fairly obvious the last door in here.
Yeah.
Okay. The standards they certainly have. Come on. Okay. When you come up to this door, it is partially open. The door itself is just hanging by, like, one of the hinges. The top hinge has been broken off. And actually the floor in front of it is, seems to be partially, like, charred. There's a black, like, scorch marks on the ground. Urzuka, I'm guessing you have the highest strength of anybody here, correct?
You best believe I do.
Who's next highest? Who's got closest to a 19?
I mean,
I'm
I've got
guessing
an
it's
8.
Helga, but I don't know.
12! 12! Is that the next highest?
Look, they put it all in brains.
What'd you do a strength check to get the to try and get the door open.
Me?
Yeah, you and Helga can try to okay, that Helga gave you a +2, so that is just enough. You're able, because the door did not want to budge, and it wasn't open wide enough for, like, anybody that wasn't, I mean, Caster, you could squeeze through if you wanted to, and so could Iggy, but, anybody else wouldn't be able to get through the door. But you're able to kind of push it open wide enough where you can all fit through if you want. Again, like I said, the room itself looks like it had been, like, cartoonishly stereotypical, like, mad scientist lab explosion where there's just scorch marks all on the walls and, like, splatters of green, God only knows what's on the walls. You know, there's, like, parts of tables and stuff that are blown all over the place. Ouch.
Well, is there anything that isn't broken in here?
Let's see here.
Okay.
I'm going to need perception checks from anyone looking around.
There's two
Yeah,
people
you... So an 11 from you, an 8... Helga, you are able to get 4 very serviceable, like, if you were wanting to brew a potion or whatnot, from in here that seem to be... There's a bunch of broken glass on the floor, but you're able to salvage, like I said, 4 very serviceable potion vials.
I found a rock.
Teacups. Alright. Let me see how I want to do this. Golf, Alright. You see, as you're looking around, there is a, oddly enough, with all the destruction that you see in this room, there is a glint of metal underneath a bunch of, just debris. If you reach down to find it, it seems to be it's a short sword. That
Found a shiny.
it's very pristine for the amount of damage that this room seems to have undergone. Make a... I thought that was still a roll. A spellcraft check. Well, that's true too. Do you have spellcraft too, right, Helga? Yeah, both of you do spellcraft too. Okay. Yes, Helga, this is definitely a magic short sword. And if you would like, especially with that roll, you can, I don't want to do this. Shouty! I need a club of hitting gooder. We'll find it eventually here. Okay. It's a +1 short sword. If you all would like to take the time with your spellcraft roll, you can put a hex on the short sword.
I can give it the evil eye?
Yes. Just look at it and give it the side eye.
The only hex I have.
Our sword's gonna have an eye? Cool.
You want me to attach the evil eye hex to the short sword?
Yeah, which would basically make it so when you hit with it, it would have to make a will save or get the -2 AC attack and ability check.
Sounds like a plus to me.
Well, that sounds good, but evil eye is once per day for a reason.
Yes, I mean it would be like a daily thing on the sword.
All right, well I can do that.
Do I get to choose when it activates, or is it just the first time I swing with the sword that day?
It would be up to you, whoever is wielding the sword. But it would just be once per day, and you would have to actually connect with it.
Alright.
You're lucky. I almost took the coven hex instead. You could have been a hag for a coven.
So, if you want to... I know it's not been that long, but... Well, I mean, you have been searching these rooms. It's probably been a good, maybe 3 hours or so. Who knows? But you will have to take a bit of time to clear the room out and prepare a proper... Basically, like, move workbenches from one of the other rooms in here to use to work on that sort of thing. So go ahead. I don't know who would like it, but that it will be a +1 short sword of Evil Eye, or whatever. I mean, if you want to name it, by all means, go ahead. This is your creation here, okay?
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind replacing my rusty piece of crap short sword with this if no one's opposed to it. And I believe I'll call it the Eyeful Power.
Eyeful Power.
Oh my gosh. Wonderful.
So yeah, it'll be Harry Eyeball. So yeah, it's just D6. The +1 is all the time, but the that Evil Eye, like I said, is just once per day. So, but it's cast as she currently casts it, so DC 15 will save. But again, like I said, takes you a little while. I'll go ahead and Urzuka, roll a d6 for random encounter while this is going on.
Wait, me?
Yes.
Roll?
Yes. Roll a d6.
Oh my.
I was going to say try not to get a 6, but okay. On the plus side, though, I did not roll an encounter, so the time passes uneventfully. If you want to go ahead and use, I'll say you can do your healing, and Helga, you can't rememorize spells, but if Caster, if you want to cast and rememorize spells, you can do that.
Wait.
Okay, yeah, then I can cast my Cure Light Wounds on Urzu.
Yeah.
So nice.
Well, Helga's busy doing, making stink eyes and stuff over here, so... So you get a... How many?
I think his spell failed.
Oh, crap. I'm hoping you took your armor off beforehand. I'm gonna hand wave that one. I'm sorry. Unless you really want me to, but...
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
says-
I've only got like a 5% chance to...
And and apparently you rolled...
3.
But yeah, go ahead and heal yourself for 7 and get your point, or get your Cure Light Wounds. I'd say you'll get back. So, let's see here. Ouch. Come on. I'm sorry. So you just after that, the strange incantations and whatnot that are done by the witch over the sword there. I'll say... Come on. Darn it. I'm sorry, this is awful. In addition to actually add the effect to the sword, there's a la like Thundercat's sword. One of the jade gemstones is inlaid in the hilt of the short sword as a kind of a cat's eye kind of look to it.
It's got such pretty eyelashes.
Yes, you have to apply mascara to it daily, or otherwise her patron gets very angry for not doing your makeup. Otherwise, are you going to head down to the that hallway, I guess? Or is there anything else you were wanting to do in here beforehand?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Plops over there. Oh, no. That way?
Oh boy.
Yeah. There's a dead... The first fork has a dead end, and it keeps going north and is still snaky if you wanted to continue or look any of the ways you're going here.
Excuse me.
The east just dead ends.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. I don't know why this map is as low resolution as it is, but I have not been able to find something that was a higher resolution, so it's a pain in the butt for me to find doors on here. That's why I have to constantly keep looking. So there is a door on the south wall down that hallway. I forget.
Doors.
Forgive me.
Bolt stabs the door.
Ha! It feels liberating for some strange reason.
Well, I'm gonna open the door.
Plop. Opening door. Okay, we've got big. We've got big. I'm gonna go with that for big. Yeah, that's big. Right about that. Come on, this is no production values whatsoever, I swear to God. Again, another very long, large hallway. Just the way we like them. Convene with my... I can see the downside to a large dungeon here. You gotta cross-reference section A24B. There are... Okay, the door was shut. Again, large pile of bodies in the room. There are... two large... very large felines. Two bodies of kobolds. And 3 orc bodies in the middle of the hallway. These seem to be stacked there.
Wolf
Okay.
takes a look at the ceiling.
Do a perception. You notice nothing.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, somebody came through this dungeon already. They're all...
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Alright, well,
You do
start
see again at the far end
looting.
of the hallway there is another door on the north wall.
I think I'm carrying enough meat right now.
Iggy, do you recognize these kobolds at all?
Ugh. Let me see him here. Unfortunately, I mean, yeah. And if you're all looking at him, it looks like something has gotten to really all of the bodies that are here, as far as like carrion eaters and whatnot. They've already sort of feasted and eaten away at them. But he does notice and points out that there is on what flesh is still left on the bones. Again, another tattoo that is very similar to that, the standard that you found. Let's see here. Good point. Yes! These have... Let's see here. Just a moment, let me look up here. There is a possibility for new armor. Hot diggity dog.
Protected the small lizard.
If you don't mind smelling of kobold, and who doesn't?
Wolf takes a closer look at the cats, too.
I'm not sure what you are currently using, Caster, but it's a hide shirt that would, like I said, it's same size to fit you. I don't know, like I said, what armor, if any, you have on right now.
Yeah, I've just got padded armor on right now.
Oh yeah, this is better. If you want to write this down, it's, the armor bonus, or, yeah, take it down. Armor bonus is +3.
Okay.
Dex bonus is +4.
Okay.
Armor check penalty is -1.
Okay.
And then 30-foot speed, weighs 18 pounds. Your arcane spell failure you don't have to worry about, at least not right now.
Okay.
That's weird. Why is it giving you... I didn't even realize that. Clerics don't have spell failure. Why the hell is it giving it to you? When you were doing the Cure Light Wounds.
Well, I had it on my arm,
Oh, okay.
on the padded armor.
That's just all weird. I didn't even realize that. Why the heck are they rolling that for a divine caster?
That might have been a mistake on my part.
Eh.
I just saw it on the armor, so I noted it.
Oh well. Either way, So there's a salvageable hide shirt for you there. So,
Cool.
And then, like I said, there's another door going to the north on the other opposite end of the hallway. Oops. The cats. These are... Oh, crap. Seems to be... Ow. They remind you of like a, They look, from what you can tell, like essentially like a bobcat. Maybe a little bit larger than your standard one would be. But yeah, the same sort of basic markings of what's left over on the skin and all that stuff seem to be a bobcat, or bobcats rather.
Is there anything that indicates that any of the creatures here were responsible for the death of any of the others, or is it more another outside group killed all of these?
Roll survival. There's you do see like hacking marks on the bones. Like, you know, you're assuming from kind of what Iggy had told you about this sort of dissent and infighting that could be partially, could be a possibility as far as what happened here. But on top of that, there's also from finding like the large rodents when you first came into the maze area, there's, you know, obviously like rodent teeth marks on the bones as well, and something was obviously feeding on these. So I mean, that could be just the regular carrion eaters cleaning up, or that could have been they overwhelmed these things too. It's difficult to tell, or it could be a mix of both, who knows.
Alright. Anybody else want to take a closer look around here before we move on?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm okay too.
Alright, next door it is.
Okay.
I don't think I'll bother knocking this time.
Hope everyone's got their pants up.
Has their what up?
Pants up.
Jeez. Okay. Let's see here. On the map, I need to draw shape. We've got a room there. Opening the door. Are you just, are you, like, breaking the door down, or just opening it up,
I'll push it open
Okay.
quietly and step in.
Okay, that's fine. I'm legitimately questioning. The door opens. It's fairly similar to... I don't know if I'm being too loud or too quiet, too. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to, bother anybody else that might be
Honestly,
in the
it
house.
sounds pretty good. to be honest.
And banging my head against my freaking microphone. But this room appears to be fairly similar to the room you found the short sword in before. I can't remember what you said you called it other than Hairy Eyeball. I'm sorry. Only it doesn't seem quite as mangled as that room does or did. There's a few, there's actually like intact workstations and whatnot in here. You can see that there's like discoloration and burn marks on some of the tables that are in here. But just as far as a regular glancing around here, that's all you tend to see. And there's a wall against the back there with a pathway that goes back behind it.
Looks like we found potions class.
Helga, this is your environment. There's a very like chilling and haunting sort of feel to this room. Nope. This is not potion room. Oh, geez. Okay. So, Gulf, when you go in and you're looking around at some of the tables, oh, wow. You find a bunch of papers and assorted like wooden boxes. There's a small metal hinged lid box that's about 4 inches by 4 inches and like 2 inches tall or deep. Yeah, tall. That's the sorry.
A fresh maker.
Yes.
I opened the box.
Ooh.
I like your style.
What's your AC?
Oh, I don't like the box.
I don't like the box.
My AC is 13.
Ooh, ouch. Make a fortitude save, please.
Oh no.
You take at least a point of damage. Nobody checks for traps. Well, the part of the problem with that is the DM controls the thief. So if you want something searched, you might want to say, "Hey, Kobold."
Oh boy.
Okay, so you make the fortitude save. There
It's such a small box.
Well, when
Who
you
traps?
when you open it up, there's like a it's basically like there's a razor like underneath the lid that nicks your finger as you open it up. So you do take 1 point of damage from that.
You have to scrape those stickers off with a credit card. The tape razor blades underneath them.
Oh, no.
Yeah, exactly. Helga, there is a as you're kind of looking around though, there's a little bit of rubble next to another little heating furnace in the again east wall. Again, it's another small metal box. Same dimensions and everything.
Was there anything actually in my box?
No.
Man, what a jet.
Unfortunately. Well, no, I take that back. There is a... there are 3 small stones.
I got a rock this time.
You got a rock.
I give the rocks to Helga
Tell her they're magic.
and turn to Iggy. Iggy, this seems to be a rather awful room. Could you take a look at that Tupperware over there and make sure it's not as dangerous as this one was?
Tupperware.
Okay. He looks... yeah, that's got some trickery to it. Let's see, it's that many. Okay, yeah, takes that dagger, does a little, like rolls the dagger between his fingers and kind of pops it underneath the lid and pries at it, and then flicks it open, and another little there's like three more little pebbles inside it just to kind of weigh it down. But he looks right where you dug out, Helga, where you dug out that other box. There is another hole underneath it, and there is another box. Ha! This is Christ. This is the what's his name? The lost guy. This is the mystery box. Just boxes. Yes, it boxes all the way down. No, this is actually a this is like the size, like a shoe box is kind of about the size of it. He will check it. He appears to find it's good. You want him to go ahead and open it, or did somebody else want to get it?
Oh, he can open it.
Oh no, he's perfectly capable of opening it. Okay. He opens it up, and there are three small, what appear to be scroll cases. And they appear to be that because they are scroll cases.
Oh, lovely.
Helga, if you're detecting the magic, they are magical.
When casting things from a scroll, is that a use magic device?
Only if you're a thief. Otherwise,
Because UMD is part of my skills, but it takes charisma, which is
I
not good.
think you can, if it's an arcane spell, you can use magic device, but if it's a divine spell, you can cast it. It's based on your class, is what I'm saying. So if it's an arcane spell, Golf can use it without having to roll, but it has to be... Again, if it's a divine spell, I think he can do it with use magic device. Anybody can cast off of a spell or whatever if it's a use magic device check. They just have to make the roll. If that made any sense at all.
I'm just saying, don't leave anything up to my charisma.
Oh, Jesus. And I don't know how the hell he finds it, but with his roll, he breaks one of the stool legs off, and there is a small silver, like the size of a chopstick, piece of metal inside the chair leg.
Ooh, neat.
And I'm going to assume you still have your detect magic up.
I can do it again.
And I mean, if so, yes, it that does appear to be magical as well. It doesn't seem to have any sort of magical school associated with it, just that it is a magic item.
I'll grab it.
Okay. Come on. I will go ahead and let you know what the scrolls are here too, just for ease of spelling here. You want to jot these down real quick?
I got him.
Okay. And Casser, you said you were gonna take the wand?
Yeah, I mean, I guess until we figure out what it is.
Okay. You can, by all means, journey back to that lobby if you want, or hope to find another one somewhere along the ways as far as identification goes too, so that is an option. Just letting it be known.
Yeah, if we don't find anything by the end of the night, I'll go ahead and hike, assuming that's safe.
Well, we'd have to go through the room with the Courges again, right?
Oh yeah, that's not safe. Never mind.
Well, maybe you could make some sort of elaborate trap for them.
Maybe you could throw some of Tavani's goblin parts to them and satisfy them enough to get by.
That's possible too.
Just do ritualistic bloodletting on the floor before the door. Ouch. You ready to write these down?
Yeah, I've been ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you were getting something for it. I apologize. There is a scroll of flaming sphere. That's always a nice one. Magic missile, of course. And cat's grace.
Is Cat's Grace a cleric spell?
They're all 3 arcane. Yeah, we'll wrap it up here in a little bit since we're getting up to 10 o'clock here. And everybody needs to have a working time. Come on. Otherwise, do you want to just go ahead and call it here, or press on a little bit farther? I want taco. I am also sleepy.
It seems like everybody's ready to throw it in for tonight.
Now.
I've lulled everyone into a nice sense of sleep. My job is done. Okay. Okay. Oddly, you actually can do that because there is a door on the back side of that. So I'll do this. I'll flop. So yeah, if you look around the back corner there, there's a door you can hold up in here. I have this
Sorry.
thing. What is this thing? Oh. Ah. Yeah, that
Wrong thing.
that feather is a it's a whip feather token. Which basically, when you use it, it turns into a dancing weapon for an hour. I'll put the link in the chat here if anybody wants to read it.
Oh yeah, like a clickable link.
Yeah,
Neat. Definitely
it's
curious.
interesting for what it is. Just not necessarily something that the cleric would probably use, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that is weird. I wonder why it didn't let you, Oh well. But, yeah, that's up for, grabs if anybody had wanted it to, I suppose. Sorry. There was also, I did forget this, I'm sorry, with all the dang rolls and stuff, I got all lumped up in the you know, excitement of it all.
What a wild, wild item.
Golf. While you're searching through all the beakers and such, and the shards of glass, there is a uncut, flawed diamond that you find that is worth, well, just do appraise. Yeah. Okay. It is worth 400 gold.
Alt sticks the diamond in his eye socket and walks around with his hands on his hips for a while.
Just
Oh.
jam. I'm the 1%. I'm the 1%. Ha. So go ahead and mark that down for possible selling, I guess. As far as that goes, let's see here. I'll do some quick maths and give you your experience, and we'll be done. Never to return again. No. How many people are playing, excluding me?
4.
That was the trickiest of questions, but I agree. Thank you. You all please give yourself 1,038 experience.
Okay.
A nice odd number.
Oh. I think we leveled up.
Yeah.
That should be a bit of a level.
You said 1,038?
Yes, 1,038 experience. Pass go, collect $1,000. poor old Iggy, he's not level 2 yet.
We need to give him a rare candy.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'll probably do my level up later.
That's fine. I just wanted to give you your dues.
You kindly. Thank you for the game, John.
You have a kind
Yeah,
face.
thank you.
Yep.
You and I.
Perhaps eventually you'll get out of the rat tunnels and actually fight stuff that and converse with stuff that has intelligence greater than my own. All right, yeah. Thank you guys again. Are we still okay for next Tuesday then? Unless otherwise, I guess. Otherwise noted. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, should be good.
Okay.
So when it happens, I'll tell you.
What's that?
If something happens, I'll tell you.
I'll be there. All right. Thank you guys again. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Have
it.
a good one.
Bye.
Night, night.
Yay.